This recipe is a good example of when there are shared compounds in different types of ingredients that come together unexpectedly. And today I'm here to show you how to make one of my favorite sauce recipes in the whole wide world. It is a white chocolate and morel mushroom sauce. This sauce is savory, it's herbaceous. I promise you will love it. I'm Jenny Dorsey. I'm a professional chef, writer, and the founder of a nonprofit community think tank called Studio Atao. To start, just a little oil in your pan, and I'm going to saute a little bit of onions. This sauce ends up being like a light chocolatey brown, so we don't want too much color. Now, our morels. I'm using some dried morels since morels are also a very seasonal vegetable. They'll start softening up pretty immediately. And next, some white chocolate. So this is our secret ingredient. It's nice and bubbly, it smells really nice. I'm gonna add our dill, and then we have some dashi broth here. This was made with instant dashi, so you find it in a powdered form, and just some water. So add this all here. And all we're going to do is simply cook this down, let it infuse. It'll reduce slightly, and then soon enough, it'll be ready for some straining. So you really only need to cook this for maybe 30 minutes or so, and all the flavors should be in there. And the main thing is that you want to make sure you are pressing your morels because they will absorb a bunch of liquid. You don't want them to hold that liquid. You want all the goodness of the morel to be squeezed and extracted out of the mushroom. So the next part is to make a tempura batter so we can fry up our cute little spot prawn tails, and then we're going to serve it with sauce on the side. We've got some all-purpose flour, some cornstarch, a little bit of baking powder, and some salt. So I'm going to mix this up, and then I'm gonna crack an egg in and add in some sparkling water. We want it to be light and airy, so we want to minimize the gluten development as much as possible. So now that our tempura batter is done, we're just going to dip our spot prawns in the batter, and then very quickly and gently put them into our oil. An important thing to remember when you are deep frying, just like with anything you're cooking, you don't want to overcrowd the pan. Tempura batter has a lot of water in it, so it will react with the oil, so just be careful. Give it like maybe 30 seconds. If you are feeling frisky and you happen to save these from your spot prawn excursion and you have some heads, you can also fry those. Ta-da! So we are ready. Everything is now nice and fried. As you're straining out your little morel mushrooms, just remember to press them so that you are getting all the goodness from your morels. We've got a little bowl of sauce that we're gonna serve alongside our spot prawns. And now we are ready to put everything together. So we've got our lovely tempura fried spot prawns. We'll do 3, and our head that we preserved. We've got some nice plouches of dill that we can use here. And finally, our sauce. And now for my favorite part, the eating. So we can do our taste test. Ooh, which shrimp do I want? Okay, I'll go for the shrimp. Go for a nice dip. Oh my God. This shrimp is cooked so nicely because it got a nice, hot, crisp exterior, and then it's still really nice and soft inside. So if you've enjoyed this episode, let me know what you think of the sauce in the comments below. There are 2 other videos that also talk about interesting, strangely delicious combinations. There's one about lemon verbena octopus terrine, and also one that is banana ice cream with cheddar cracker cones. So make sure to subscribe below and check those out. I'll see you next time.